10 on your side's Jason Marks is live just outside that apartment complex in Virginia Beach.
And 10 on your side's Ann McNamara right at the Mayfair Mews Apartments. Both have been gathering new information in the last several hours. We're going to start with Jason, who actually went inside one of the damaged units tonight. Jason?
Yeah, Tom, and you just saw that damage. Now, fire officials are working to find out if that damage was caused by the crash or by the fire. I can tell you fire officials have made contact with all the residents but 3. We're told those 3 are still unaccounted for. Now, they have searched that building the 3 live in. They've searched it once and also a second time. Still haven't found those 3 people. Fire officials say they are continuing to search other areas, but some other areas are hard to get to because of a collapse. Friday night, crews continue to sift through the wreckage at the Mayfair Mews apartment complex. Fire officials say all but 3 residents have been accounted for. On the other side of that destroyed building is a Navy FA-18 Hornet.
There were 2 massive explosions.
All of a sudden, we heard a series of probably 8 to 10 booms, and we were like, okay, that's real close, because it shook our house, broke our windows.
The booms were followed by flames and thick, dark smoke.
It's pretty horrific, you know, not much to say.
It was a start to the holiday weekend no one will forget.
And I initially thought it was a gas explosion, and somebody had already been outside and told me that it was a jet that crashed.
Navy officials say the plane had just left Oceana. The 2-man crew was performing a training mission. A student pilot was in the front seat and an experienced instructor in the back. They had intended to go over the Atlantic when something went wrong.
Initial indications are that aircraft suffered a catastrophic mechanical malfunction.
Witnesses say the pilots waited to the last minute before they ejected. The plane landed in the apartment complex courtyard. Eddie Hosey grabbed his camera and started rolling.
I immediately saw the 2 parachutes from the ejected pilots.
The pilots, along with 5 others, were rushed to Virginia Beach General. Hospital officials say everyone suffered minor injuries. All but 1 pilot were treated and released. Back at the scene, there are so many unanswered questions. How many hours of flight time did the student pilot have under his belt? Could anything have been done differently? And most of all, what caused the crash?
There will be a full investigation, as always, as there isn't any aircraft mishap.
Virginia Beach rescue crews say amazingly no one up to this point was killed. One of the buildings did collapse, and that section they can't get to because of safety concerns. And we're told teams are trying to search that collapsed area. We're told they're going to be working around the clock. Tomorrow morning is when the hard work really begins, and that's when they're going to start trying to figure out exactly how this crash happened. Guys, back to you.
All right, we appreciate it. Of course, Jason, we do want to know, how do they actually plan to do the searching for more?
Yeah, Alvita, I talked to Chief Riley from the Virginia Beach Fire Department a short time ago. He tells me this is a lair sort of search, and what that means is, as you can imagine, a lot of debris is piled up. They're going to be sort of stripping away the layers, going layer by layer until they can get to the bottom. I've done several stories on this as these sort of exercises in the past. Obviously, this is a real exercise. This is really happening. What they'll do is, as they go each layer, they'll run a human sniffing dog over there, and if they scent anything, if they get some sort of pickup, they'll go and they'll really focus on that area. Of course, that is going to be happening around the clock until they can get to the bottom.